Dear Pa. I never called you Grandpa, I just called you Pa. It was a special name because you and I had a special bond. From the time I was very little, you taught me to build. Then more and more building came after that. You taught me by experience. You show me first, then I do it. You show me again, then I do it again. If I made a mistake, you just show me again, then I'll try it. Anytime I break something, you always fix it for me. Now I gotta fix it myself. You passed on skills to me and shared with me things you loved. We both loved those hit and miss engines we had. I remember when you keep firing those things up. 5 hits and a miss. Put, 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 put.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down at the big lake they call Gitchagumi.
You shared the music you loved with me, like the Rick Eddie Evans Fitzgerald. I still know the lyrics by heart. Let's listen to Bad New Orleans and sing to Bismarck. There's one reason why you and I love the same music. It's a part of our history. You told me about the Rick Eddie Evans Fitzgerald once. About how it took 2 years to build and 1 day to destroy. Yeah, I didn't believe it until I saw reports on YouTube, but now I believe every word of it. Your father taught you how to build everything. Your father was a guy who made trees go boom. He was a logger. He was using dynamite to bring down trees. He taught you how to make your own fireworks. You'd say your dad was a powder monkey. When I lit off my first firework, it was the best day of my life. After I lit the fuse, I ran for my life towards you. You watched it go in the air. You said, "Good job," and I had a big thumbs up. You were surprised I could light my own firework off. But now, 5 years later, I can light my own fireworks off more often. On every 4th of July day, you always let me set off my own fireworks. Sometimes you'll bring really big ones, your homemade specials. MAs, very, very, very nice explosives. Once we set them off, I ran inside, for my life, tried to find some cover. It really made a really loud bang! It shook the windows. I lived out in the country. One sunny summer day, I asked you, do you want to do something completely random? You gave me the thumbs up, so you wanted to do it. You taught me how to build my own fort. When I built the fort, it was like building my own paradise. I let go of my troubles, and I just hide away back there. You and me had the same kind of interests, and the same minds. We both were very stubborn. But we always wanted to do what the other one wanted to do. I lived with you since I was born. My dad was in the army most of my life. He didn't come back until a few years ago. When he came back from Iraq, he yelled at me. I'm gonna go tell you, I don't remember what you said, but you'll fix it. You were much more understanding and patient with me. Living with you really helped me a lot. Every single time I come home, you were there waiting for me. If I had a major problem, I'd just run out into the garage and tell you. You knew how to take care of me right. You knew how to listen to me when no one else would. At night, sometimes I sneak downstairs into your room. We hang out and watch Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica. It was like our own private cave. It makes me so sad I'll never have a night like it ever again. I missed you so much. I wish I had more time with you. You have been there for my whole life. I wish I had been there for yours. I'll never forget you. You're like the older version of me from the future. I'm more responsible now because of what you taught me. When I do things you taught me to do, it makes me feel a lot closer to you. Now I gotta carry on the family tradition myself. When I have kids someday, I'm gonna teach them to carry on the family tradition as well. The memories will start to fade as I get older, but the feeling will stay strong. I wish I could see you again. I wish you could see me go to college, be at my dorm, see my wedding, and see your great-grandchildren. As Q from Star Trek would said, all good things must come to an end. But if I could wish for one thing in the whole world, it would come back to me. If I could tell you anything, it would be, come back. For the love of God, come back. From your favorite grandson, I say this letter to you. Goodbye, Pa.